So while there is plentiful sustainability information provided by agencies such as the EPA and also the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, and also outlets such as The Guardian, Attention, Vox, and other media publications, there is quite a dearth of information provided by the alleged key perpetrators, such as Tyson and Smithfield. So, in Tyson's 2017 sustainability reports, they disclosed that 46% of their water discharge was discharged towards fresh surface water. So that's quite the extent of their information disclosure of where the water is discharged to, and it still made no mention of seawater destination, whereas Smithfield were even more threadbare. So all they did was, in their report, was to just release general environmental targets, such as a 10% water reduction between 2014 and 2020. So basically nothing that discloses information about this. What they can do is that, because they seem steadfast in their denial of their responsibility, they can release information that evidences this, such as information pursuant to the GRI standards. So GRI standard 303-4 is a sustainability standard that comprehensively covers this, which includes reporting of not only destination of water discharge, but also the volume of the water discharge and how priority substances within the water discharge were treated. GRI 303-2 also addresses this, and this requires a description of standards set for quality of effluent discharge and how the standards were determined, and that includes the profile of the receiving water body, so i.e. the lake or the ocean. If Tyson and Smithfield released transparent reporting pursuant to these GRI standards, then it would make it easier for bodies such as the EPA to evaluate their own regulations in relation to this matter. As for the fisheries around the Gulf of Mexico, it would enable them to determine or forecast a future around the Gulf of Mexico fishing, and it will provide them more clarity of the future. If Tyson, Smithfield and other companies can prove that they are not materially to blame, then it will perhaps convey to stakeholders that this is a much longer-term problem that involves the solutions provided by the public rather than the meat industry.